My name's Matthew Waggoner, and I would just like to talk to you guys a little bit today about Sophie Rinehart and my relationship with Sophie Rinehart. Sophie Rinehart was actually my girlfriend at the time of her passing, and we dated for a little over a year, and so we had a lot of memories and great times together that I'm sure we'll touch on at a later time. But today I'd just like to tell you a little bit about my story and how Sophie and I connected and how our lives, interchanged with each other, because I think it's a pretty beautiful thing for you guys to know. So one of the main ways that Sophie and I connected and actually met each other was through band. We both went to Castle High School and we were involved in the marching band there, as well as many other band activities that we took part in. Music meant an incredible amount to the both of us, and I believe that music has this ability to touch people's hearts, and just it gets deep into your soul. There's something about music that can change people in a way that words alone cannot. Even looking at films, films without their music are not the same, because music has such an emotional impact on us, and it just makes everything better, in my opinion. And I know that Sophie shared that view with me, and so we bonded a lot over our love of music and over our love of worship and singing worship songs. We went on a mission trip together where she was in a youth choir and I was actually playing saxophone in the band. And so we just did lots of things like that that brought us together through music. So music is a huge part of my life, and was a huge part of Sophie's life, and was a huge part of how she connected to people, and how she brought everyone together, because she was so good at music and such a great singer. And it was just incredible to watch her lead others in worship, and watch her, even play the flute, because people were just in awe of how much she had been blessed by God, and it blessed me and made me want to be a better musician even. And so I'm thankful for the band and thankful for our time in marching band that we were able to spend together, and to grow musically, and to share that love of music and that passion with other people in our lives. Sophie was one of the first people to really get me to be serious about my faith. Sophie was going to Crossroads Christian Church at the time, and I was kind of mingling with my faith. I had gotten baptized and I was considering being serious about it, and then I met Sophie, and it was such an important part of her life. I would have considered myself a complacent Christian up to that point. Early high school years, you're just trying to figure out what it is about your faith, trying to make your faith your own. And so I was struggling with that. And then I met Sophie and we started dating, and it was just such a huge part of her life, and she just trusted so heavily on God that it was inspiring to me, and it made me want to be a better Christian man for her, and has influenced me to this day in my relationships, not just with God but with other people, and in my romantic relationships today. I look back on how well she led me. Obviously I know that as a man I should have been leading her, but being so young and her having this, I was just thankful that she had that plethora of love of Jesus that just filled up inside of her. I mean, she was just filled with the love of Christ, and she poured that out onto me, and I'm so grateful for that, because now I know that I can pour that out onto others and continue to share her message, and continue to bring about all the positivity and love and spread the gospel just like she was doing through all that she did. And I can tell you that me personally, I am very much looking forward to this movie. I've been excited about it. I've known about it for quite a long time now, and it's just been like a steady opening of, who can we tell? What can we, and it's been hard to keep it a secret, but I'm just so excited for it, and I'm excited that this story is being told, because I think this, especially in this time, is such an important story to be told.